Welcome YouTube, all the people out there. Hey, I'm Ryan with StickDulcimer.com. Today we're going to cover Parting Glass, which is a phenomenal, highly traditional, storied type of a song. I love it because of a few reasons. One, it doesn't really have a set way that it's played, right? So you can learn the basic structure of it and then adapt it to how you want to play it. I've listened to countless numbers of versions of this to try and get a sense of it. There's one by Ed Sheeran at the end of at the Wembley Stadium. There's one by Glenn Hansard. There's the one that people consider the High Kings. It's sort of more traditional. There's Peter Hollins who's doing an a cappella version of it. There's Hozier who did a cover of it. Waylon Jennings. I mean, everybody's done some version of it. It's like doing the Star Spangled Banner here in the U.S. maybe. I'm not sure, but the thing I love about it is that it has that flexibility to it. People are doing different verses, different versions of verses, different added verses, etc. I would encourage you to go listen to those versions of the songs, like all those different artists I mentioned, after you've learned this, and then try and imbibe and like instill in yourself the version that you want to play. And I'm not going to cover the chords today. I'm going to cover just how to play the melody, because different people actually harmonize it, put different chords to it. Sometimes they make it a minor flavor, so it's in maybe a B minor, or they make it a major flavor, in which case it would be in D. I should say, on a D-tuned Seagull Merlin today, so this is for those of you who have a D-tuned instrument. If you have a G-tuned instrument, if you just learn where I'm putting my fingers, it will sound completely correct for you. Great thing there. All right, before I get going further, if you haven't seen other videos on this channel, I want you to go check them out. I've got some beginner series for people learning Merlin or Strumstick. I also have, we're not covering chords today, as I said, but I've got a free chord cheat sheet over on the website. So I would love for you to get those things, have those for resources as you're learning, and let me know in the comments, the subscribe situation down below here, if there's anything you want to know. All right, let's jump in. So I'm going to try and play this with just the one finger so that you can see it easier when I'm playing it. And I'm going to try not to do it with too many embellishments, but I do have videos on like hammer-ons and pull-offs, and I encourage you to learn about sliding. So all of those things are going to become really, really helpful in making this sound more musical and personalized. So here we go. Start here. And this is where you have to get into a skipping the string. We're not all on one string. And I like to play it that way, just open. I think if you listen to different versions, you're going to get different people affecting the melody in different ways. So that's kind of part A right there is. That's kind of part A. And then you mostly repeat that. Up to the 5th fret. So that's part B. I'll try and do that again, but I'll sing along with it this time. Oh, of all the money that e'er I had spent it in good company. Or you could just do company. And then that back half. And of all the harm that e'er I done, alas it was done to none but me. That one can also but me. And then you're into sort of the B, the actual like B section, where you go, for one to all I've done. That's a good slide place. So, for one of which to That's the only time that third fret gets used, the G note. To memory now I can't recall. So that middle string again. We'll do that again. For all I have, for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. And then you're back to the beginning. So fair to me now, the parting glass. Good night and joy be to you all. Clear as mud, probably, right? I'll try and do it all the way through now so you can see it. Oh, of all the money that e'er I had spent it in good company, and of all the harm that e'er alas, it was done to none but me. And all I had for want of wit, to memory now I can recall. So fair to me, the parting glass. Good night and joy be to you all. Okay, so hopefully you got the melody down now. I would just loop that around and practice it. Where the beauty of these instruments comes in, because they're open tuned, DAD is an open tuning. It sounds really good like that by itself. You can get away with playing the strings open while you play the melody. It can get a little bit noisy, especially difficult when you get into that middle note, that middle string. So it would be like, that's where you want to kind of like highlight the middle note by just playing it, you know. Play up, open all the way there. And a word about technique. You may have heard me trying to like slightly bend the note to get what I call a chorusing effect or vibrato, which is where you just wiggle your finger a little bit. You got to kind of break the cycle and give it one of those right there. That's a smattering of things to throw at you. Hopefully it's helpful. I would again encourage you to sort of learn the melody by itself. If you need to just do one finger at a time, do it. Then bolden yourself up to a little bit more flair in there with the slides or hammer on, pull off. Then try full strumming. And as far as the actual notes you play, I would again encourage you to go listen to a bunch of different versions of the song, pull out the verses you like. I'll actually have the verses downloadable on the website, so go there. It's not copyright infringed to have lyrics to a song that's open domain on the site. So go there, check that out, and again, free chord guide. I'm Ryan with stickdulcimer.com. Have fun playing, guys.